Yo guys, this is M. So in this week's episode, it's more of a vlog style episode where it's just me working on my tracks, the ins and outs of it, what I've been doing, what I've been producing. I started work on a new track. So yeah, let's get into this. It's just the evening. I've had a long couple of days of work. I didn't sleep at all last night. That was pretty ruthless. I had to be in work at 5:30, which meant leaving at 4:30. Didn't get home till 1. So it's just going to be nice to produce, nice to unwind, see what I can make tonight, see if I can come up with a good idea to finish. But yeah, let's get into it. Previous track I've been working on, it's the progressive house one. I thought I'd chuck it in there just as a quick promo. It's not done, it's not finished, but it's pretty close. It definitely needs some more work. But yeah, it's a banger. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's get on with the episode. So I'm sat here working on this track. The idea is coming through, and I'm able to library crashes. Like literally, what the mess? Live unexpectedly quit. So now I can't get to any of my samples. That's kind of frustrating. Don't know how that happened, don't know why it happened, that never happens. But the idea I got's pretty cool. I reckon it's going to be a hard style 155 or maybe even a bounce track at 155 depending on how it ends out. But yeah, show you how that's going. So yeah, basically that's what started coming through before everything started crashing. I like the melody, it needs a little bit of work, but it's pretty good. The snare rolls were when I was just trying to make progressive house snares, so they won't be in there. But it's sounding good. I'm gonna restart my MacBook because I need my samples, I need my library. So I'm still working on that track, it's going pretty well. I've got the kind of idea out, it's all coming through, it's starting to sound pretty good. Obviously I need some work. But yeah, I think I've got the pretty much endemic bit, getting into the breakdown, into the drop, so there is that. So yeah, that's cool. I don't know whether to turn it into a bit more of a hardstyle track or to go with the weird 150-ish Melbourne bounced hardstyle crossover kind of thing. But I like it. It's unique. It's different. If I did go fully hardstyle with it, it's just gonna sound like a hardstyle track. But doing something like this, where I could turn it into a side trance bass on a second drop, or even start making it more hardstyle as the track progresses. Yeah. Might just keep it more unique, might keep it different, might make it stand out more. But it's alright, it's a good little banger for the moment. I'm gonna keep working on it for a bit, but I'm pretty shattered. But then it's just fun to produce, especially when you're making good tunes. And this idea seems to be coming quick, so if I can smash it out, I'll have something to do over those 2 days off to keep me productive. And I then have 2 tracks to work on, so I won't get too pissed off with the other track from just hearing it over and over and over again. So it's getting late, I'm pretty tired, but this track has arranged itself, I think. It's got a few ideas that I haven't managed to finesse just yet, but they're cool. It's such a unique track. It just, yeah, blends so many different genres all into one. Sounds pretty damn unique. It's just going to be structuring it a little bit better to make it flow a bit more properly. But I'm so fucking happy with it. And it's cool just to be in them flow states where music comes easily, the ideas are flowing, it's just like bam, 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 that one, that one, that one. And then you end up with something so cool, something so awesome. Yeah man, good night producing, ready for bed. But let's check this out. So that's cool, it's working, it's going. I think in the build up I even need to use the second build up because it has no swing to it and the snare off it's a bit better. Because in the first build up you can hear the swings going against the straight rhythm of the snare. So that needs to be changed. In the drop it will need some sidechain, that kind of trappy bit. I'm not sure whether that's going to flow right or whether I can make that more into a trappy breakdown, go into a drop quicker, then transition into another drop after that. Yeah, thinking about maybe putting a side trance bass on the third drop if I do put one in. But it's cool, I get to play with the arrangement, it's something different, it fits more with a hardstyle arrangement, but right now it's sat with a more big room and bounce arrangement. So yeah, just gonna play with it some more, either leave it for tonight and then pick it up maybe tomorrow morning before work, or in the 2 days I got off after that. But this could be a banger. Might be the first demo if I get it properly finished. Now that I can do my kick and bass properly, I've pretty much got that one in the bag with the new limit inside chain, broad volume shaper, started using more limiters, had less peak. That's a hard one, I'll explain that in another video, but yeah, that's easier to do now. So no, this could be coming very close to getting this done within a few days, then having a demo to center revealed, get some feedback on it. Alright, see what they say. So over the next few days I probably need to find some artist promos, some A&Rs for people signed to reveal to try and start sending it out to them, or just have an email list of people to send to. I've already got one but it's fairly short. I might have to be more artist specific with the people I target. But yeah, shit's moving, life's changing, everything's rocking. Just gotta go with it, I guess. Between the 2 days there was a little bit I didn't film of that track change so much. So yeah, let's pick up where I left off. So it's the evening, I've just finished work, I'm working on that hardstyle, I'm having a bounce track, I'm just trying to get the melody a bit better. It was a bit too repetitive being a 4-bar loop with kind of not enough variations, and that's a 16-bar loop with a few variations but not too much, so you kind of still pick it up quickly. Yeah, it's sounding good, I'll show you that in a second. But I'm happy with this track, it's sounding like a banger, it's got energy, it's got everything you kind of want from a festival track. Yeah, it could be missing some stuff, but with a little bit more work, it'll be sweet, it'll be good. And I'm happy to put my name to it, happy to put this one out as soon as possible, send it to as many places as possible, probably revealed. What's the point of this? So yeah, work on that, get it all done, try and edit this video tonight to get that up. It's a busy night, it's 12 o'clock already, I've got so much more to do, so much more to want. But it's all worth it when you're doing stuff you enjoy. So in these two projects I'm trying out a new way of mixing or mastering, and basically it's going to be using less compression and using more limiting, some more brick wall technique. And that's kind of new to me, but it makes sense to do it this way. So with a limiter it's obviously like a compressor, but the ratio is just flat, nothing goes through it. And it makes sense, especially when all the leads don't have that much dynamic range, so trying to compress them, yeah, to make it a bit cleaner, but slamming them into a limiter, or not slamming into a limiter, but pushing fairly hard into a limiter will just even out any peaks, which will then mean mixing a kick against that will be easier because they'll be more level. With bass lines that'll also work because it will just level them out. I don't know why I hadn't thought of this before, it's a bit of a dumb one. I was trying to watched way too many kind of like acoustic production tutorials. Can't get my words out today. I think that screwed me over a little bit when really I should have just been using limiters, using hard ratios. This is dance music, it's meant to be aggressive. Dynamics really don't matter. Oh, they kind of matter. But yeah, so try it out. Using limiters more rather than compressors. Trying to just cut stuff. Hopefully that'll make mixing a lot easier and a lot quicker. I think I'm going to start harder cutting on my EQs to kind of carve out areas or frequencies a bit more. So yeah, these two tracks, try that on, see if I get a better mix out of them, or just an easier mix. See how they go. So that'll probably be the next episode or whatever these are, where it's just going to be mixing, not compressing. But yeah, the next episodes will just be mixing with limiters rather than compressors, harder EQs. Try and get as much or any useful stuff I get out of that into there. But yeah, into this new melody, let's check that out. I'm tired, words are slurred. Yeah. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm much happy with the melody. It's so much more interesting than the other one, even though I thought the other one was banging already. This one's so much better. I like how you get the kind of 3 repeats that's kind of an A section, a B section, an A section, and into a C section. So that's cool. Yeah, happy with it. Now I've just got to add it all into the other clips because the song's a bit jumbled now with lots of different melodies, which is kind of annoying. Whew. But yeah, just work on that for a bit, get that all sorted, get it all neat. And yeah. So just got those melodies in, it's sounding good. This track flows so much better, especially with the dun-dun feel kind of in the middle of the drop. Having those extra couple of notes just speeds it into it. So that's really cool. It sounds so much better with the notes going a bit higher as well. Yeah, it really just adds that extra little bit of listen to the track, that extra keeps you interested. So that was a really cool touch. It feels good to be making different stuff that's not just progressive house. Hopefully I can blend these two different styles or just keep being creative in slightly different ways, kind of changing what I'm putting out to more harder or more endemic. I don't know. Just cool to be making different stuff. So I'll play the track breakdown now. It's sounding fairly alright. Obviously needs a mix and master, needs processing, needs reverb, needs delays, needs all that good stuff. But it's sounding alright. So that's cool, happy with it. I think
breakdown could have a couple more rises, a couple more just tension things, just to build it a little bit more. But for tonight, it's sweet, it's good.
So this is the end of today's video. Over the next few days it's just going to be me working on the mix of this new track and the previous track, trying to get them done, trying to get them sent out to Revealed. Hopefully I'll get them finished. I'm pretty confident I will with these new techniques I've been implementing. And the tracks are sounding good already. I'm happy with them compared to the stuff I have been putting out. So yeah, it'll be cool to see how they end up, cool to see where they go. Thank you for watching. As always, this has been M. Peace.